on the air. Which air? Oh, that air.
That
Hi,
air.
Hi, Matt.
Hey, Suzie.
It's Suzilla. Welcome to Suzilla, live from Wenatchee, Washington. Suzie Health Solutions.
Woot.
Woot.
Full Service Enrollment Center with the Washington State Health Plan Finder.
Yay! So okay, Matt's telling me he's going to surprise me with today's topic. So I'm very intrigued what his
Well, it was one of the ones that came to me last week. No, actually, it was the big soup announcement that was Monday.
Oh, okay.
We're members of a insurance community,
right?
Semi-active. We're not, not heads of state or anything. And they made this announcement of hey, we're going to do this big conference down in Texas, and 500 of you guys can participate.
Right, Arlington, Texas. It's a big online community, so it's kind of exciting.
Yeah, it's like 40,000. I think we're up
to.
Yeah,
like that.
We've been members for what, 3-4 years.
Oh gosh, seems like I don't know. Pretty much. I don't know. I'd have to go back and look.
Yeah, it was. We're not premier members, but we're pretty darn in there.
Yeah, we got in relatively early. I mean, they know who we are.
Yeah, we've annoyed them enough,
and vice versa.
And so it was the question of, okay, we need to be there.
Okay, we don't need to be there. We want to be there.
Well, there's a need. And this is something that's going to get in, because today's topic is being the best sucks.
Being the best
sucks.
Okay.
And the reason why is because when you're the best and you're at the top of the game, you don't have any benchmarks around you to kind of guide you.
Oh, you're blazing your own trail.
You're blazing your own trail. You don't know if your technology is being outdated. You can get complicit. It's like, oh yeah, there's nothing going on. I can jet out.
Complicit's not the right word there, but I get your drift.
Yeah.
It's complacent.
So there's a lot of being the best has some pitfalls.
Yeah.
And it's got some perks. Let's get some pitfalls.
And yes, there are days when it's perfectly okay to jet out early.
Yes, and well, we had this big conference, and it's like, okay, and I did the hey Suzie, did you see this? You should be the one that goes.
I said, what? Why? No.
And it was. Because here, in our group dynamic, for some reason I got pegged as the extrovert, where you've got pegged as the introvert.
That's because that's true.
I fake it really good.
And you think I don't? Come on. I am like diagnosably shy.
Yeah. As we talk to thousands on a regular basis.
Fake it.
So...
a lot of force issues. I have forced myself out of my little shell in a
zone.
lot.
So yeah. So the main reason to do something like that was I told her, it's like, hey, I think that you would be able to bring back the most.
I don't think he means just the most swag, because I'm a big swag collector.
Yeah, because we do like our swag, but it's the go and meet people that are at the top of their profession and bring it back and enrich our lives.
See, and I'm still not 100% sure that would be that might be Matt's goal, but that's not exactly necessarily something I'm good at. See, what would happen is I'd go and I'd listen and I'd engage and I'd meet new people and I'd see new things and I'd listen to the speeches, and I would come home and Matt would say, well, July, I said, I don't know. And I wouldn't be able to translate it for him.
Well, see, the part of the thing is we're doing a lot of classes and stuff.
I know.
And
it's CE time.
It's CE time, and it's there have been points where CJ or one of the other, or Matt or one of the other trainers talk about something, and it's just, woo, it goes over our old brains.
Oh yeah, that's happened way more frequently than I like. Usually when it's dealing with the technological side of it, and um, yeah, I'm pretty savvy and I can learn a lot, but sometimes he's just zooming along, going, "What the heck are you doing?"
Yeah, you need to pump the brakes a little bit for our old brains.
I don't. Well, I'm not blaming my old brain. I'm just blaming the fact that it's not something I'm used to learning.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I'm not quite up to speed with learning that stuff. So I get behind. And then I've got this whole, if I'm behind, I'm moving. It's a thing.
Yeah. However, being around people like that is a challenge. And we're you know, yeah, I've done little bits and pieces, and I'm probably got some of a better handle on some of the stuff.
Yeah. Well, some of the technology I've got a better handle on.
And
that's why we're such a good team.
we leapfrog.
We do.
And it kind of was what makes us scary is we both leapfrog, and this is the opportunity for Suzie to make a leap. I'm priming my partner to make a leap.
Yes. And it's scary.
And it is scary. But I figured that would, it keeps us kind of together. And that's one of those because we're sitting there and growing and working on this big project that is the Suzie Health Solutions.
Yes.
Oh, if we sit here and continually make leaps, leap over each other and do this tag team sort of when it comes to technology and new things, it means that we're both growing at a similar pace.
Right, we're not going to outstrip each other. Leave the other person
drift apart.
Yeah.
So this is one of those chances of because there's been points it's like I can't make this work, and Susie's like I can't make this work, so I'm going to rely on her to drive something forward. It's like, okay, let's see what you can bring in. Off
and this. I'll go and I'll just start poking stuff. As one of the things about me and computers is I'm not afraid to just poke shit. Excuse me.
And I think that's why we've gotten as far as we have.
Because we're fearless pokers?
There's a certain level of being fearless to things. Looking at some of the captive worlds, you got to do it this way. You got to. This is the block that you've got to do your job in, and when people say, "Oh, you're in insurance," that means you're sitting there waiting for premium to come in the door. No.
Mm-hmm. Well, okay. When you say something, "Hey, I'm insurance," say, "Who do you work for?"
That's always a fun one.
Yeah, which is a standard. I mean, that's because everyone's used to the whole captive. I work for State Farm. I work for Farmers. I work for New York Life. I work for myself. There are independent agents out there. There's plenty of them.
Oh yeah.
But